Hey, Charlotte County COPWATCH. We have more news, unfortunately, about the corruption at Charlotte County Sheriff's Office and the illegal David use. As I mentioned before, we already busted one that we believe outed me in the LEOAFFAIRS chat room. And that's for the sheriffs to chat in there. So that's, if you out all my information with my home, my phone number and everything, that's usually, with a bunch of thugs in there that are corrupt. That's not to bring me flowers, that's to do bad stuff. So the little neat trick that they did, though, is they only went back a year, and actually I bet they knew all the time that there was more, and they just didn't want me to see it. But so I just did a search, and I went back farther, and sure enough, I found more. In fact, we're still waiting to get FOIAs back on the rest of these people, but one of them already came back, and we believe we already have been verified. She illegally looked me up. There's no reason for it. I've already did a FOIA to ask what is her punishment, which is probably going to be a joke. But I wanted to make you guys aware of it. That's why everybody in every city, every county needs to have a COPWATCH group, a community organization to hold their police and officials accountable. Because when with unlimited power comes corruption, and that's what happened here. But here this person is right here. And as you'll notice, Susan E. Edwards, Charlotte County Sheriff. Don't got the full email here. They probably did it on purpose, because I would absolutely tell you guys to use it. Here's IP addresses for all you people that have fun with IP addresses. But look at this. Since we have a company, we clean houses. We use Google Calendar, and Google GPS tracks our phones because we have Android phones, so we know where we were. So we did a FOIA request. We said, we know where we were. Where were you? And yeah, it came back. Yeah, she was at the office. So look at this. If you held COPWATCH in Charlotte County, Florida, then you are under in criminal investigation, because they won't give a reason. But I mean, is this unbelievable? We were shocked. My wife was floored. I don't drink, I don't drug, I don't smoke, nothing against all those. We have our little tiny cleaning company. We go to church, she sings in the choir. Wow. And I'm under criminal investigation because I actually questioned their corruption. And yeah, I mean, look at this. This is nuts. This is why everybody needs to do a search. Is if you've been fighting the government a little bit or whatever, I think you need to do a search, because I think we are not free anymore, and that's sad. That's not America. That's Nazi tyranny, socialist fascism, whatever you want to call it. Well, I mean, look at this. Criminal investigation for the vehicles, photo and signature array, record details, vehicle record, vehicle. I mean, holy Jesus. And then, like I said, all these other people, we already know where we were on these dates too, so we're waiting for this to come back. So, I mean, this is... Well, actually, Robert Tuck, we already busted him. I do admit, Melanie right here, she looked up so she could get my... Which I think it's bull crap. But anyways, she said she accessed it again. That's when she accessed it to find out about Robert Tuck, and to get my address to send me a misuse incident. So I'm waiting to get back, for them to get back to me. What is her punishment? I'm waiting to get my misuse incident in the mail so we can put that on YouTube and Facebook and let everybody know that this place is corrupt to the freaking core. But I wanted to show you the progress. I mean, so this is what you got to do to find out this kind of stuff. And yeah, so this is where we found out. I did a FOIA request. There you go, FOIA request. This is how easy it is. FOIA request for the GPS location and reason for the David use by Susan E. Edwards. So there you go. Boom, we found out where it was. District 3 office, nowhere where we were, and there are no further records regarding this request, which means she did it on her own, or somebody asked her. And I'll get into that later. But they have no reasonable reason, so boom, that's an illegal lookup. That's a bust. We can sue on that. So here's something else you got to do too. This is where it was suggested. Okay, fine. We don't know what she does there, so then we did a FOIA request. What does she do there? By the way, you got a phone number, all this information, all these emails. You can contact them and say, "Stop your tyranny. or we're gonna call flood you, we're gonna sue you to crap, whatever. Whatever you got to do, man. This is nuts and out of control. So yeah, look at this. So we found out she is an intelligent analyst. So apparently, if you question their authority and corruption, you are turned in. Somebody turns you into Susan Edwards, or Susan Edwards just does it on her own. So, do they got one of these new programs for pre-crime that, you know, oh my God, somebody said on the internet or YouTube or Facebook that they're, you know, that Charlotte County is corrupt. Oh my God, did they? You know, we got to investigate him. So that it almost could be that. And with Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL in some of his speeches for campaigning, he has literally admitted they do have it and they are keeping files on people. In fact, we did a FOIA request. We're waiting. I asked to see if there's a file on me and or Charlotte County COPWATCH. So that has not came back yet. We're getting down 1 month to the election. I don't think there's certain things he wants to get out before the election, because I mean this is getting really bad. And we are finding out this person has researched many other people that fight tyranny like I do. So this is just, it's getting more interesting by the day. It's unbelievable. Here's another one that we got back. FOIA request for Susan Edwards' email. She works at Intelligence Office, Charlotte County, for the dates of. So this is our other thought. So this is where we, you know, like I said, you get a group of people together and or do it all on your own and think about different things. You know, if you do a question for a FOIA that you get an answer back, think of another question. So here's a question. FOIA request for all of Susan Edwards' emails. She works as an intelligence analyst for the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office for the dates of. So what we're doing is we're doing 2 weeks before she looked me up, 2 weeks after. And we want to see, did she do it on her own? Did she do it did somebody ask her, and what was said after that? So, in fact, actually, now that I think about it, I need to do that for Robert Tuck. I just now, while talking to you, I thought of that. Also, I got to remind you guys, because, you know, the Charlotte County Sheriff loves it every time I mention it. We are at, the new stats for the day are, it's coming. It's coming. Here we go. The new stats for the day are on the YouTube channel. They hate it when I mention this, okay? Because all this stuff started because of their corruption, man. Ken Hill committed perjury in court. Bill PRUMMELL knew about it and did nothing. Many knew about it and did nothing. Okay, the new lifetime stats for Live Free or Die People, YouTube. 39,621,000 views in 3 years. We got 37,614 subscribers, and we're doing over 2 million views a month, all because of you. You're getting your friends. Slowly but surely, we're getting a couple donations, and I appreciate that. I mean, like, that's really rare that we get that. Other than that, no, I get no money on this. I do my job, and this is my hobby. I mean, because, you know, really think about it. We are literally so near tyranny right now. It's not even funny. We're even near World War III if you really read the news with Russia and Syria. This is getting nuts. But that's where this is at. That's why everybody in every city, every county, every state needs COPWATCH. Because if you don't hold them accountable, then you already know what happens, man. They go nuts, and this crap happens. So this is where we're at. This is why everybody needs to do FOIA. You know, they hold you accountable every day. You got to hold them accountable every day. If you do not, you have tyranny, period. And that is what we have here. So, what do you think?